Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Zaku News here on the USA Gundam TV channel. Today is November 2nd, Monday. We're going to be taking a look at some new stuff that's been announced over the past 2 weeks since the last episode, and there's not really much to talk about this week, really only a couple things, and it's kind of all exclusive stuff for the most part. Except for this first thing here is the Robot Damashi Phantom Gundam. This is going to be coming out in April for 10,000 yen for this one, so just a new Robot Damashi. The Phantom Gundam, still a cool design. Every time we talk about this, I just have to mention I still have my fingers crossed that we're eventually going to get a kit of this someday, and it's going to be awesome. Until that day, we'll just have to keep waiting. But here's the Robot Damashi in case you're too impatient to wait for the kit. You can pick this up in the meantime, but 10,000 yen, pretty expensive for that, around 100 bucks for that guy. I guess it's because of all the effect parts or something, I don't know. But it has the transformation too, which is really weird. I've never seen that transform before. That's strange. All right, the next thing here is also, this is an exclusive to China. This is a China exclusive Master Grade Lightning Strike Gundam version RM. China Red version. So by the fact that they put the China Red version at the end of that makes me think that maybe we'll get a regular Lightning Strike Gundam coming out as a regular, probably also P-Bandai kit later on. But for the meantime, this is just a China exclusive kit, but I'm sure you guys will be able to get it if you really want to get your hands on one. You can get your hands on that through different online proxy sellers or something like that. This is going to be coming out in March for around $170 for the list price for that, for the release price there in China. But again, once you're paying the proxy service fee, whatever they charge, and then shipping fee, probably going to be a little bit over $200. And that's because not only is this the Master Grade with the new Lightning Strike backpack, which looks awesome, but this also comes with like every strike backpack. It has I think it has the Ale Strike backpack, the IWSP backpack, the striker pack, the launcher pack, all that stuff in there. So I'm not really sure why they felt the need to put all the different backpacks in there. It seems kind of dumb. Like, who would really want that? I guess they would probably only really want the Lightning Strike Gundam itself with the Lightning pack. But for whatever reason, they decided to put all the backpacks in there and charge almost $200 for that. So, interesting choice. All right, next one here is also a kind of location exclusive as well too. The SD Cross Silhouette RX-78F00, the full-size new walking Gundam there. It's the Gundam Factory Yokohama limited version here of the SD Cross Silhouette Gundam. This one's coming out in December for 1,200 yen. So as you can see, it's a totally new mold for that, and with the styling of the new walking Gundam there, the F00. I'm not exactly sure how to say that, F00. Sounds like a little bit awkward, a little bit clunky way to say that, but I don't know how else to say that. So this is going to be available, and apparently it says for a limited time too. So maybe they're not going to be selling this there forever. Maybe just only for like the first year or something like that. They're going to be producing these and then maybe stop producing them. I don't know. And then they'll probably have other different versions of it though. They'll have clear color versions or something later on as well too, I'm sure. But if you like that design and you like SD kits, you'll be able to get that. They're at the location. Otherwise, you'll have to go through different online sellers to try to get your hands on that. All right, and then just the last couple things here are some normal P-Bandai releases. We got their Premium Bandai HG Extreme Gundam Type Leos Eclipse Phase version of this. So I know there was another version of this, I think, that came out a while back. But this one's coming out in March for 2,700 yen. It looks pretty cool. Definitely, it has a very unique style to it. All the clear orange parts and it look really cool. It has this big, massive cannons that fold out on there as well too. Like with the regular Extreme Gundam still too, it has the beam rifle, which is shaped like a guitar, and the shield, which is shaped like a guitar case. It's a very interesting design choice for that. But otherwise, the Gundam does look pretty cool. It's a very extreme looking Gundam for sure, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty cool HG kit there. The next one here is also red in color. It's the P-Bandai HGC RX-78F00 Gundam Unit 05. So we had the Unit 4 come out a few months back. I already did my review on that. If you guys are interested, you can check that out. But now, finally, with a kind of a long wait in between, the Gundam 05 is coming out as well too. This one also coming out in March for 2,200 yen for list price for this. So again, it's basically the same thing like what we saw with the Gundam Unit 04. The chest is a little bit different on the two different versions though, and also, of course, the weaponry is different. The weaponry and all that for this kit is basically, I think, just going to be used from the mold that previously came with the ground type version of the Pale Rider. I think it was the ground type that came with the big Gatling gun here, which is the same one used by the Gundam 05. So it'll have some parts from that kit, those weapon parts anyway, backpack parts, and then just basically the full mold from the Unit 4, and then just a new parts option, different parts for the chest, basically. So that'll be cool to have that, and then you can have the set of both of those together. And the last thing here is not really necessarily a kit, it's a box. It's a P-Bandai Mobile Suit Gundam folding container. So I've seen these out. They released a Machine and Krieger one a couple years ago, I think, that I was very tempted to pick up because it looked really cool. But these are so expensive. I don't know why these are so expensive. This is coming out in April for 6,500 yen, so like $60, $70 for this basically folding plastic crate. There's an Evangelion one too, I believe I saw at the Evangelion store when we were there last year. But also, anyway, so I mean, like, these are kind of a thing in Japan. They released, obviously, different versions, and then now we got a couple of different Gundam versions. So we got the white base version, the green, like, Xeon version, the red Zaku version, or the red Xeon version. As far as the size of them, they're not that small. I mean, they're fairly decent size. They said they hold 50 liters worth of volume inside there. It says it's an A3 size area, so, you know, again, it's not too small. And so, I mean, but yeah, still like $60, $70 for this just like plastic folding container. And like, if you have multiples, when you have them like folded up, you can stack them on top of each other, as you can see there, which is pretty cool. But also you'll notice that white base has a spelling error. So, man, they really got to get someone to spell check their English spelling on this stuff. But anyway, that's it for all the news this week. Not really a whole lot to go over. Not anything too crazy. We got some cool P-Bandai stuff coming out. I mean, the two HG kits, the Extreme Gundam and the RX-78F00, both look pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to both of those. The other exclusives, the Lightning Strike, yeah, I've got fingers crossed that we'll get like a regular version of the Lightning Strike coming out as a P-Bandai kit later on. Seems like it's very possible, so, you know, hopefully that'll come out. It's a cool version of that. So that's it for this week, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, check the link down below to USA Gundam Store. You can check out everything that we got there on the site, Bandai, Kotobukiya, all that good stuff. You can check that out there. And until next time, guys, hope you all have a great day, great week, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.